Welcome back, everyone, to Get Real, but season 2. Woo! Woo! We're your hosts, Ashley
JUNNY.
and Peniel. He could not make it today because of scheduling conflicts, but we promise that he'll be back very, very soon. But we do have a very special guest today, and we're going to introduce him in a little bit. But before that, sorry, why we got to tease it. Make sure to follow and review the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcast. And if you hate ads, consider becoming a member of the Dive Studios Patreon, where you can access ad-free episodes. Okay, guys, so our special guest for today, I've been wanting him to come out on Get Real for so long, ever since we started. But we can finally have him because he's a free soul now. We have Woosung Sammy!
Yes. Thank you. Such a warm welcoming.
Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, guys. This is Woosung here. Thank you for inviting me. Yeah.
Woo! Weren't you just on the Daebak show with...
Yeah, I'm like a Dive Studios feature now. Like I'm on everything.
Yeah, I feel like you were just in LA, but you're in Korea now.
I just came July, or that's when my quarantine ended, July 1st.
Okay. Have you met JUNNY before?
Yeah, just today.
Just today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice to meet
Hi, JUNNY.
you. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
How was the first impression?
Very handsome.
Oh, no. Don't say that.
Very artistic. I love his tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
No, I saw your tattoos as well.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have tattoos too, guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice tattoos.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you guys get familiar
Cool,
with
cool,
each
cool,
other.
cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Woosung, did you listen to Dive Studios before? I mean, did you listen to Get Real before?
I'm gonna be honest. Like I think I saw some clips of the
Mhm.
Heejun
Yeah.
when he was a guest,
hmm
and then I just saw like a minute of it. And I was like,
So that was the only episode you saw.
and then I saw some like reels. I think it was like short clips. It was just on my explore
Okay.
feed.
Yeah. Okay. We appreciate the support. How is
Yeah.
promoting your new music?
It was good.
That's it. Tell us about it.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't do much. I just uploaded the video on YouTube. Go check it out. It's called Lazy.
No, but you worked really hard on it for a long time.
I know, but like the concept is lazy, so I don't even want to promote it.
Oh, I see. Yeah. It's called Lazy. It's
Yeah.
available on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you get your music. So please go support Sammy.
Definitely. Thank
So
you.
are you going back to LA soon?
Well, for now, I think August 15th. That's the plane ticket I have.
Okay. Well, thanks for making the time to stop by before you go.
Of course, anything for you. Ashley
Okay.
invited me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
How are you, JUNNY?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good.
Are
Just,
you getting used to Get Real now?
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm getting used to it now. It's my second time here, and yeah, I mean, Ashley is like the whole person in the middle here. She got me to
The
Yeah.
queen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get Real was my first kind of like real thing on Dive. It was
Yeah.
like the best experience of my life. And then I like begged and pleaded to be on the Daebak show, and I finally got in.
Oh.
And now I
wow.
am doing
Successful.
Yay!
I made
it.
The success
I made it,
story.
Mom. All right,
All right, let's
Yeah.
have fun this season.
let's have fun.
Okay, so today we're gonna talk about jealousy.
Jealousy.
So our listeners have anonymously submitted their thoughts, confessions, or questions regarding jealousy. If you guys want, you can follow the Dive Studios on Instagram and Twitter to know the upcoming themes and submit through the Dive Studios Discord. All right, so we have some messages that our listeners sent us. So JUNNY and I are gonna read one each. JUNNY, do you want to read the first one?
Yeah. First one says, I have a question about jealousy. My cousin and I have been super close. Have been super close since we were kids, and we're the same age and the youngest of our families, so we're inseparable. Now that we're adults, however, things have changed. He recently started dating a girl and who absolutely hates it when my sister and I get close to him. She has lost it over us dancing at a family Christmas party, hugging each other to say goodbye, and even asked him to stop replying to our messages. Ooh. We are family and we're like siblings, so I don't understand why she's so bothered by it. What should I do? Should I do something about it? If so, what? Or should I put some distance between us so he doesn't have to have these problems with his girlfriend?
That's fucking weird.
That's kind of weird, to be honest.
Are you serious? Like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me? That's what she's crazy. Run
Yeah.
away.
Right? That's weird. What is she thinking?
Yeah, tell him to.
I don't
tell
know
him to
about
run
that girl.
away.
I don't know
What?
about that girl.
Oh my god.
Your cousin? Come on.
Why would they
Yeah.
be jealous of your
I've seen experiences where like the girlfriend is so jealous that they're jealous of like their best friends, like guy friends, like
Uh-huh.
or girlfriends, like the same sex friends.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean I don't know. It's just jealousy is something you can't control, I guess. It's like,
Like they were jealous because their significant other was spending too much time with the best friend?
so if I put it in myself, if I
Mhm.
was hanging out with Drew and like this I haven't seen him in like 2 months. And then my girlfriend would be like really crazy over that. Like after an hour, she'd be like, "Where are you?" Like,
Well, I think that's because you just dated an abnormal.
what do you mean you? I was talking about my
your
friend.
Your friend. I mean, your friend. Your friend. I
He's
think I know who you're
crazy.
talking about, but yeah, your friend.
What are you? I don't know what you're
No, I'm
talking
talking
about.
about your friend.
Well, there
yeah.
are like certain instances where it's not the jealousy because of you, it's the other friend.
Mhm.
Like, or maybe the friend isn't reliable enough, and then your girlfriend just doesn't trust that person.
Mm.
So it could be looked as jealousy, but it also
Yeah.
be I'm just trying to cover up for this person, but I just can't do it. I mean,
No, I think it could also mean that the other person is not trustworthy.
Mm.
So if you were being sketchy and you weren't, giving them trust,
right.
it could get them to get jealous.
Mm.
So I think trust is like the biggest issue there. Unless it's like the trust is there, but they just keep getting jealous. And I don't know.
It's just not healthy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
healthy.
I've never heard of this, so I'm just kind of like,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's harsh.
Like-
yeah.
if my boyfriend told me to not hang out with my cousins and not
Your
be so
boyfriend who?
close to my, if my like like,
Which one?
potential like
What's wrong? What's wrong? She's like startled.
if whoever I was dating told
Yeah.
me to not respond to my cousin's text,
Or
the
your
opposite
brother, or
gender, or my
Tyler's.
brother,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I would break up.
Yeah.
I'd be
Oh,
like, are
yeah.
you
That's
freaking
not-
crazy?
yeah.
What is wrong with you?
I feel the same way.
I would honestly be happy that my significant other is spending time with their family because I
Yeah.
like
Same.
seeing that they're family oriented. But
Yeah, it's like damn,
like-
like say what, like we want time off too, right? Like you
Yeah.
don't want to be always together all the time with like
Yeah.
one person.
That's
Mhm.
not healthy.
That's not healthy. Yeah.
But have you ever felt jealousy toward a family member about like I
About,
don't know, comparing like school grades or like success?
No, not really. Not yet. I guess. Yeah.
I have too far of a gap, like the age difference with my brothers, so I
Mm.
can't feel that. I wasn't able to feel that. It was more like, wow, they're doing this because they're
Mm.
adults. But I'm not an adult yet, so.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think that's me too. My
Yeah.
brother is so much younger than 13 years younger than me. So it's like, what am I gonna be jealous of? His Pokemon cards? Like,
yeah, I know.
like, oh damn,
Yeah.
you got that Pikachu? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've experienced that either.
Before we continue, we'd like to thank this episode's sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp is an alternative platform to in-person counseling. Within just 48 hours of registering, they will match you to speak with a professional from the comfort of your home. That's even opportunities for financial aid for those qualified. You can find it on their website along with testimonials from people who have also used and loved the service. I know how important it is to have my feelings and concerns treated with genuine care. So if you're anything like me and need someone to help with those feelings, I suggest checking out BetterHelp as a potential option. There are so many different counselors that specialize to suit your specific needs, whether it's anxiety, stress, or depression. And if you want to try a different counselor from the one you match with, BetterHelp lets you switch to a new match for no additional cost. I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/getreal10. That's GETREAL10. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/getreal10.
But I know that a lot of parents compare like siblings to each other.
Oh,
yeah.
And then from that, jealousy can happen.
Mm.
And I think with twins too, sometimes it's like more likely to happen because
Yeah.
they kind of look the same, but there's always bound to be one person who's like a little
Mm.
better
You know
looking
what?
or like
My
smarter.
yeah, no, my best friends in high school
Yeah.
were twins.
Uh-huh.
And like you said, there's always the more popular one, right? Or
Yeah.
the smarter one.
Mm.
They would always get in fights about little things that no one thought it mattered just because there was that jealousy. Yeah. And then they get mad if I hung out with one of them and didn't hang out with the other one. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, it's just like, it just happened to be that he was near, so I hung out with this one. But then the other one would text me, be like, why you not call me? It's cute though. It's cute.
That could happen though.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, I feel like if you just hung out with just one person more than the other, but they're twins.
But like, yeah, but we were all best friends. Like,
Yeah.
the three of us, we were best friends.
Mm.
And or like, there was one more person, but like
Yeah.
4 of us, we were best friends.
They still got jealous.
Yeah, I
She was
mean,
taking it super seriously. Like she's like, like she's about to cry.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. Yeah, I definitely get FOMO. Like, I get jealous when I feel like my friends are hanging out with other people more than me, you know? But then sometimes, depending on who it is, sometimes I'll have too much pride to be like, hey, like, invite me too, or I want to go.
Oh, really?
And, you know, I'll just be secretly crying in the corner of my room, like,
Oh,
they didn't invite
no.
me. But most of the times with close friends, I'll just be like, hey, let's hang out
Yeah.
this week, or let's meet for lunch or something.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's true.
Are you a jealous person? when it comes to
It depends on which person.
that? Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
I get sometimes jealous over just like hangouts or like meetups that like I'm not able to go,
Mm.
or it's like, oh, I can't make it to that date, but then they're like, oh, then we'll just meet each other on a different day, but we'll still have that gather up.
Mm.
So I'm just kind of like, that that kind of hurts sometimes.
Mm.
Yeah, but I'm like considered the most sensitive person in like the friend group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. I see. I
Really?
see.
Yeah, like she
yeah.
was so sensitive, man. Like, why are you always so sensitive? I'm like,
Musician.
no, I'm not. Yeah, but then it's
Musician.
just like I think it's the music thing.
You get like
don't know.
beat just so easily too.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
What is
Super
your
sensitive.
MBTI?
What is it? I think it's like ENFP or something.
Oh,
ENFP.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I gotta do it
ESFP.
again.
ESFP?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
I gotta
oh,
do it like
E-
at home, like literally. I did it in front of a camera.
Mm.
So I want to try it just at home by myself, where I can be really honest with the questions. Because here in camera, I'm just trying to like, I don't think I
Knock
should
it down
answer
a
it this
little.
way.
Mm. But I feel like with jealousy, it's inevitable. There are going to be triggers all the time that make us kind of jealous, but it's how we deal with it. Of course,
Yeah.
there are going to be people who take that jealousy and they're like, I'm going to be better than that person. I'm going to like,
Oh my
know,
God.
set up a trap for that person to fail. But because I'm serious, even between families, there are jealousy. So think about it. Even no matter how much you trust your friend, that there might be like a little speck of jealousy in there. But
Yeah.
it's like, with my friends, I can be like, oh, I'm so jealous. You're doing great. That's good. But
Right.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there will be some people that'll be like, congrats. I'm so jealous. Oh my God. And then behind their back, they're like, she doesn't deserve that.
Oh my God, I hate
doesn't-
that.
She doesn't even work that hard, and they'll talk crap behind your back. So
That's
I feel like
horrible.
feeling jealousy is normal, but it's how you deal with that makes you like defines who
Yeah,
you are.
like,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you gotta do you. Like,
Yeah.
don't like
Yeah.
jealousy. It can be like felt, but you just gotta live your life. I mean, like,
I think, I think everybody has different times. You know what I mean? Like this person could be having like the most successful story when they're 30. Someone might be having it when they're 50. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I think like there's no need to be jealous about a person because they're doing something because you're not them. Like it doesn't really make sense.
Mm.
So I don't think in that term, I don't think I've ever felt jealous like, oh, he's better than me at studying. Like he's better than me at singing, whatever. But the jealousy I felt was like, it was more like when I went to go see Coldplay like live,
Mm.
doing their show in front of like 20,000 people. I was like, okay, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. Like I don't want to do that. So I think it's really like unhealthy to like compare yourself.
Yeah.
But if that jealousy feeling is obviously normal, right? Like it's like being mad or being happy or being sensitive, whatever. But I think it's good to just take it in and say like, okay, what do I have to do so I could make that happen?
Yeah.
Right?
There should be another word for that. Like
Yeah.
jealousy is it's like portrayed as such a bad like
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
So negative.
So negative.
It's so negative because like it's just a feeling.
Yeah.
But
It's just motivating for you
Yeah,
to see
it
that, right?
really
Yeah.
is. It's not like a negative feeling. Like nothing is really if you think about it.
Mm.
It's such a natural feeling. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we're about midway through the podcast, so we're going to take a quick breather. Today we're looking at trends and deciding if we want to take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it.
Ooh, this is fun. So we're going to be shown images of the latest trends and quickly say if we want to cop the trend or trash it.
Trash. Okay.
Yeah.
Copper trash.
Copper trash.
Cop or trash. Okay, so the first thing is green. High
Green.
fashion, green. You want to take
Green.
it or leave it?
I'm not gonna take it
Why?
because recently I went to this what's Hingside
Event. Yeah.
for Louis Vuitton,
Yeah.
and then all they had was green,
Wow.
and literally I wanted to be interested in the clothes. I don't want to like put them on blast, but like I want to be interested, right?
Damn, you ain't getting no sponsors
Yeah, I
from
know, I'm
Louis
done.
Vuitton.
But,
That's
yeah, like,
for
I'm,
sure.
just, I'm
You're
gonna say
not
straight
getting
up.
it,
No,
right?
but there's some really nice ones that I wanted, but then
Mm.
like they were really pushing for that green,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it's just green isn't a color that I really like.
Have
Yeah.
you tried it?
I can't say I tried it, but like
The mindset green hoodie though. Go cop that, guys.
Yeah.
They have
I'd
nice
wear
hoodies.
that.
Like
Oh,
that
not
kinda
the
green.
Dive
I would-
Studios.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Woosung?
Trash.
Right?
They all look like Peter Pan.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yeah, it feels like a fairy tale. Kind of thing.
like
Yeah.
for me, I don't do green either too much.
Yeah.
To be honest,
What color do you like the most?
black or white or mint. I don't
Mm.
wear mint, but
Mm.
like I like that color.
Right.
Like
yeah,
accessories, you
Mm.
like mint.
yeah, exact. Or red. Yeah.
But like red.
What about you, Ashley?
I
Oh, yeah.
love it. I
Yeah.
love green. I've never been a fan of green, but I think now. But it really depends. It really depends on the shade. Like it has to be
Right.
that
Mm.
perfect shade of green,
Yeah.
that forest green. If it's anything less than that or a little
Yeah.
too much, then no.
Can we see that? Oh, right. That's not.
I
that's
like
not
that
bad.
kind of green
That's not
too,
bad.
like grass green.
I don't even like that,
That one either?
Yeah. I really don't. Yeah.
Well, greens don't like
Green,
me either.
purple. Like you would never see me really wearing green, purple, or like
Orange.
orange.
Mm.
Like stuff like I don't know. For me, it's just I don't like it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Next.
Okay.
We have the new rise of maximalism.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, that looks intense.
Does it have to be to that extent? Is that just
It's like textures, patterns.
Fully
맞아.
decked out.
Yeah.
okay? 1, 2, 3.
Cash.
Really?
I like it.
You like it?
I
like
said
it.
trash.
I said
I said cash.
Yeah.
For clothes, yes, I don't like green or anything, but I like colors when they're all together like that on furniture with like blankets and like sofas and everything.
Right.
And when it looks antique and very aesthetic, I like that for me.
Can you imagine yourself living there?
I can. I would want my place like that. Like I've tried I made my places like very minimalistic.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've made it very messy and aesthetic, but I always like the messy and aesthetic look more.
Oh.
Yeah. But it is organized, you know.
Kind of like your music video set for Lazy. Is
Yeah, I
that how-
love that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you like?
That's
actually?
a little too much for me. I mean,
Yeah.
I like the mixes of patterns and colors, but I feel like I would have a
Yeah.
headache.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
I
wouldn't
don't feel
find
comfortable
things.
like resting there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's my
it's
house.
a little too
That's
much.
true.
It's my house.
Okay.
Maybe I'm crazy.
No, you good. You good.
Next, we have hard seltzers galore. What is
What
that?
is it? Also, it's like beer.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
beer, but if people who don't like beer, they go for that, right?
No sugar, low calorie.
Okay,
Ah.
take it or leave it. 1, 2, 3. Take
Leave
it.
it.
Trash.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm leaving all these things.
Yeah.
I got, like,
Junie's like, I don't
I'm the
fuck
most
with
negative
any-
person.
Okay, why?
Yeah. Why for you?
For me, I don't know. I just don't like carbonated alcohol.
Do you like carbonated
Oh.
water?
No, I just like still water. Yeah.
right.
For me, it's just like the smooth whiskey or like if I want to go
You want to get buzzed?
feel more up,
Yeah.
I get tequila. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. How
I
about you?
personally just
Yeah.
don't like to drink alcohol.
Oh.
I'm not a drinker, so
Wow.
I'd have
Oh wow.
like rarest occasions I'd have a beer.
Uh-huh.
When I always say this, everyone's like, "Really? You look like you just get hammered all the time." Why do I look like
No.
that? But I can't. I'm not good with alcohol. My face gets all
Wow.
red and all
Mm.
dizzy and stuff.
You and Peniel would vibe well. He
Yeah.
doesn't
Oh, he
drink
doesn't
at all
drink?
He
either.
doesn't
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah.
I've never seen him drink for the
Us-
past 11 years I've known him.
Us
Oh, yeah.
non-drinkers, when we're in that situation, all we do is just drink a lot of like Coke.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's
or like
better
water.
than Coke though.
Yeah,
That's
so-
no sugar.
But
Maybe
Coke tastes
I'll go with
better.
that. Yeah, Coke tastes better.
Not that I like carbonated drinks anyways, but
Yeah.
like I would rather have a Coke than a
Yeah.
Truly.
It's better than water. Like doing like kombe with water.
True.
Everyone's
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
having a beer, like soju, and you're just like with water.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel right. So I'd rather just get that taste.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
why I
I
do the Coke
see.
thing.
Never thought
Okay.
of that. What about
Yeah.
you, Ashley? Why
I
Coke?
like it because I love like kombucha. I love sparkling
Mm.
water. Because especially when I'm having like hamburgers or pizza, I don't drink Coke or Sprite. I don't really like it. I like
Mm-mm-mm.
ginger ale at most. But in Korea, we don't have a lot of options of those kind of drinks.
true.
So
Mm.
if they were to have them in Korea, I think I would drink them a lot more.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, the fourth one we have is, oh God, I don't even want to try this ramyeon lasagna.
Let me
Ooh, that
see
sounds
this.
good.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch a TikTok video to see what this is about. Okay, literally they're getting ramyeon noodles, putting tomato sauce, cheese, and another pile of ramen. Oh my God, how many ramen noodles are they putting
Okay,
in
I
there?
gotta see how this turns out.
Holy
Yo, that actually looks pretty good.
shoot. Wait, but wouldn't the noodles get hard because they didn't boil it in water? Oh,
No,
it's
it's
not.
not.
Okay.
Why would that be bad though? That's just like tomato ramen.
Yeah.
Ramen lasagna. This is good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Take
Cash.
it. Cash. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just cash. Yeah.
So is it take it or is it cash
Yeah,
or is
my
it
bad.
leave it or is
But
it
like-
I don't
no?
know.
or-
Wait,
yes.
wait, here's my question. Here's my question. How much would you pay for that? If they served
Oh,
it
if
at a
they
place,
served
would you
it?
buy it? That's the thing,
I wouldn't buy it.
right? Like
But-
if you would just make it by yourself at
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
It's that kind
That's
of deal.
true. I guess you don't really. I mean, unless you wanted ramen that tastes like
I'd rather
tomatoes.
have lasagna. Man.
Are you really gonna try to make it though?
No, I would never try to cook that. Just because I don't like cooking, but if someone cooked it for me, I'd eat
You
it.
would try
I'd
it?
Yeah.
try it.
Oh,
I would eat it well too. Like, 다 먹을 수 있을 것 같은데?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like noodles. I like carbs, and I love lasagna. So
I love lasagna too.
like Italian food is like my second go-to.
Okay,
After-
if
what about
any
you?
of you guys tried it, please let us know how it tastes.
you don't want it?
No, I don't want
okay, for me, like tomato sauce,
Mm.
like I don't know if I'm weird, but like when I'm hungry, right, and I don't have like anything and I don't want to cook, I just get rice and I put tomato sauce on there and eat it. And I do that really often.
Have you
Why
tried
is
it
that
with
this?
eggs?
That's like risotto.
yeah.
It's like a
No,
risotto.
seriously, if you try it with eggs, it's good too.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't tried it with eggs yet because like I'm just like that lazy to
Oh,
even like
not even eggs.
yeah, literally I get rice, I take out the sauce, I put it in, I'm just like, okay, this is my
You don't even
breakfast.
microwave it?
No, so like cause rice is hot.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then it's like a risotto.
Yeah,
Why is that
it's
gross? I
tomato-
mean, think of
yeah.
it like it's not that gross, right?
That's kind of like me, but I could do that with ketchup. Just ketchup and rice.
Just ketchup and
That's
rice.
weird.
Okay,
Yeah.
without eggs. That's
Without
a little
eggs.
weird.
That's really weird.
Could-
I mean, it'd be
똑같네.
better if I had eggs, but I
Yeah.
can still live with just like rice
Really?
and ketchup.
I could live with rice and huchu, like pepper. I even do
Ooh,
that
Yeah,
sometimes.
that's good.
Like
that's
if
actually really good.
I'm that lazy to cook, I just get pepper and I just put it on rice and I eat it. Literally,
It's
Oh
flavored
my
rice.
Gosh.
it's good.
Yeah.
yeah. The kick,
It's salty
the pepper
rice, yeah.
kick. Yeah.
All right, last but not least, we have celebrity and influencer boxing
Oh,
matches.
okay.
Oh, I've seen.
We're
I
gonna
saw
watch
this.
a highlight clip.
Okay, so we're
Oh, wait, never
watching
mind.
Lamar Odom versus Aaron Carter.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh,
Wow.
Aaron Carter played?
Aaron Carter, like
Wait,
I
who
haven't
is
heard his
Lamar Odom?
Lamar Odom is a basketball player. He used to play for the Lakers with
Oh.
Kobe. Ooh,
I saw the Floyd Mayweather game
Right.
with Jake Paul,
with
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul or Jake Paul? Yeah. Yeah, but they're doing a lot of these because I mean, first of all, they make a lot of cash
Oh, do
because they're
people bet?
celebrities.
Well,
yeah, and
no, well, they
and
don't
just
have
the,
winners sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
it's just like
in
the
depends.
pay-per-view thing, and like
Ah.
I don't
because
know.
you can't watch it for free, you got to pay to watch,
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
yeah, they just make a lot of money off it.
good
That's
for
why.
them.
Yeah, it's good for them.
So you guys both like it?
I
Take it?
mean,
It's entertainment. I think.
yeah,
I think
to each his
no
own.
matter how stupid it is, like if it's entertainment, if it's good entertainment, like
Yeah.
people are gonna watch it,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and like people like they like watching stuff that's like, oh, like why are they doing that? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Makes them feel
Yeah.
better.
But
So,
as
yeah.
long I respect it as long as they really put in the work to like prepare for the match.
yeah,
Because like real actual boxers, they put like
yeah,
all their efforts into it. And then, like,
exactly.
just because they have a status in the scene, they can just have these people watch. And then if they don't prepare hard enough,
Yeah.
it's kind of like you're kind of shaming. Like it sucks for the people who are like really into it, who are like
Yeah.
dedicated boxers.
But
I
do they
agree.
really prepare like that?
They do,
Oh,
they
they
do.
do.
I've seen,
They get
I've
training?
actually seen the
Yeah.
training like
Oh,
for
okay.
Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
Yeah, I think it was Logan.
Logan?
Paul.
They've
Okay.
done, yeah, I've
Wow.
seen them like train and it's like,
No, yeah.
well,
Cash.
any input, any ideas on?
No. I
don't
would just
think-
Not
rather
interested?
watch professionals do
Yeah.
it. It's a lot cleaner.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
I wanna see Heejun fight.
Yeah, you don't want to see Heejun.
Wow.
Oh, I'd see
Oh,
that.
you know
I'd
what?
put
I would
money.
see that.
Are we putting
I
that
put
in?
money
Can we
in
actually
that.
put that in there? Wow, that's crazy.
I bet on Heejun. I'm just kidding.
Now we're back to jealousy. We have another
Jealousy.
submission. The story says, I have never seen myself as a jealous person. I don't really get jealous of other people when it comes to relationships, both romantic and platonic. But recently, I have started to get jealous of my friends and siblings with how much they have achieved in life. I'm
Mm.
someone who studied the arts and pursued a career in arts and writing, and never have I ever felt that I'm successful. I know it shouldn't be measured through recognition, but it feels like not only am I not recognized, but I'm also belittled, and it sucks sometimes. I recently self published my own book, but my parents didn't even care about it. When I go on social media, I get to see my batchmates being very successful with their careers. I get jealous at how smart they are, and they actually have jobs because they chose to pursue the sciences and such. I just wish I was as smart as them and that I would actually achieve something in life that I could be proud of.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a topic that I always like hear
Mm.
from people like around me as well. But then what I think is like what you said before,
Mm.
people have different timings of their careers and like where they can actually blossom into someone. Like you can't really compare to others.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then this person who mentioned that they're very like they're not very happy with their lives right now.
Yeah.
You have your own life too, and you have your own pace. You're going on your own pace, and
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is just to be proud of what you've done. I mean, you've like self-published your own book. Like
Yeah.
you studied arts and pursued a career in arts, which is very tough to do. And that's a skill that your friends may not have, right?
Yeah, and if you're trying to get recognized by your parents, and like if you're gonna feel happy about them, like of course you're gonna feel happy if they're happy about it. But if that's your goal and you feel like, oh, because they didn't compliment me, they didn't care. Like if you feel down, I don't think you have your mind straight, your purpose straight, because you're not doing it for them.
Yeah, you're doing
You're doing it for yourself. Be proud in what you achieve. It doesn't really matter what other people might. It might be small to other people, but it's not to you, and you know how much you tried to get there. So I don't even think it's a problem.
I was gonna say something like opposite of that because I was gonna say, I'm sorry that
Bring
like your parents don't like support you 100% because I think having a support system like that is so different when you're on a
True.
journey and when you have friends and family around you who are supporting you and are giving words of encouragement. It just gives you more motivation and like inspiration. I feel like, of course, you can't depend on that. You can't be
Yeah.
like, oh, mommy, look at
That's
what I
true,
did,
yeah.
But if you have some people around you who are loving and genuinely supportive, I feel like that can help that person out, especially like mentally. Because
Definitely.
when you're like draining, when you're like, drained or you want to give up, then those people will.
Well, that's why we have YouTube videos and Dive Studios. So you come and listen to the content and get some words of encouragement. Because I think if you don't have it, because obviously it'll be nice to have things. It'll be nice to have money. It'll be nice to have easier, routes. But if you don't have it, you can't do anything about it. Then you got to learn how to deal with it. They're not, you're not gonna force them to say like, be proud of me.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that system, you just got to work around it. Because not everybody has everything. There's nobody in life that has everything. So you might have you already published the book. And I don't know anyone that's published a book, right? Like, so you already achieved something greater than others. That so I think it's all you. Just look at some, look at some inspirational quotes on Instagram.
On
He loves that.
Yeah,
He loves
no,
Instagram.
like literally, like that's what I do. I encourage myself. I look at it, I'm like,
Yeah. I actually
watched.
watched. This is crazy because I actually watched a video of Will Smith talking about life like that, and then it was a video about him doing skydiving.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys should watch it. It's like he's just
Is it
crazy.
inspirational?
It's super inspirational.
Go see, there's so many content out there now that you don't need people to tell you. You have content to tell you. It's a new world.
It's a new world. I mean,
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about this too because like the greats of our generation or past generation, the people who are successful, the reason why they are is because they probably did it themselves. They found books, they found biographies, and they reached out and they got these books and read it and all these things.
Yeah.
But for us now, for our generation, we have YouTube, we have Google. We can just search up any quote we want. We don't have to go to a library and actually look for biographies anymore. So it's like, it's so much easier to actually be inspired.
Yeah, you could get specific with the searches too. Like, I'm feeling down today. Like on Google, like
it's
I want to be inspirational on a rainy day quote. Like I bet you anything something will pop up.
You can find it. Yeah.
It's raining, but I love you. Something like that. You know what I mean? Like it's raining, but you're not falling.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to think of a moment where I was jealous of like my friends or anything with their success in music. But genuinely, I don't think I ever was. I was kind of like, because Matthew debuted before I did. And we started training around the same time. But I just always, like, I was so happy for him when he did because they did really well. Like, Card did really well. And yeah, I wasn't jealous. It was more like, oh, I want to do it too.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait for, me to, like, go on stage and stuff. But it wasn't like, oh, Matthew doing his thing. Like, I can't believe he's doing this thing. I don't want him to do that. Like, it was never like a jealousy like that. It was more like I said with the Coldplay example. So I don't know. With Ashley too. Ashley debuted way before me, right?
Yeah. We even took your song.
Yeah. Ashley even took our song. No, like, because we were training together and Ashley debuted like way before me. We're in the same company, but more than jealousy, it was, it was more like, yeah, like I want to do it too. What can I do to do it? I think that was my goal all the time.
I think I always felt jealous. Not always, but there were many times when I felt jealous about other groups that were in bigger companies that were more loaded. So their production at the end was higher quality. And I would look at that and I'd be like, wow, like I wish I could be a part of something like that. Like the music video set is like crazy. They have like so many different outfits, their hair and makeup, everything's just very like their concept is very new and it's like brilliant when you look at it, right? And like, I mean, you could think of it yourself too, but then when your company doesn't have enough money or like or connections to make that happen, kind of like always like, oh, what would it be like if my company had like $1 billion or something? Kind of like that.
Have you ever like taken it as like motivation? Like I want to like
what can I do to make that money so I can shoot that music video?
Yeah, kind of like, oh, I gotta work harder too, and then so we can like do something like that.
I mean, like with my members, we would always be like, 우리도 언젠가 그런 거 해보자. Like, let's do that one day too. And I guess it kind of serves as a motivation, but after some years, you're just like, it's never gonna happen.
True.
The reality hits you, and you're like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is that jealousy though? Because like I feel like because that's why it's so vague. Jealousy that's not a negative thing.
Yeah.
It's such a natural thing.
Yeah.
Like, of course you want to have the funds, the better funds, and everybody does.
Yeah.
And it's not like I think about it 24/7.
exactly.
I just watch it and I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then I'm like, oh, let's go get coffee, like.
And I think that's why it's like, it shouldn't be taken that seriously unless you're feeling so negative about it.
Yeah.
Then I think you should really think back on like, why am I feeling this jealousy towards something so hard? Like, I think you should look back. Like, if you're jealous that your boyfriend or whatever is hanging out with their friend or their cousin, then I think you should look back at your life and see where that trauma came from. No, I'm serious, because there's always
back to that person.
Yeah, no, because there's always that trauma. For me, for example, like my trauma was I figured it out like very recently, but I didn't like texting people about like daily things.
What do you mean?
Like for example, like I never text my friends say like, hey, what's up? And like have a conversation usually.
Oh.
I rarely do that.
I don't do that either.
Yeah. But then what my thing was, I figured, because like people would always tell me like, why don't you ever text me? Like, why are you MIA until we like try to meet up? And because like when they text me, I kind of like, 알았어. Like, you know what I mean? I don't keep the conversation going.
Right.
But it was because when I was in 3rd grade, I was with my mom, right? Up until 3rd grade. It was just me and my mom. I was like a mama's boy, right? And then I had to go to Korea and I had to be apart from my mom for like 3 years. But the first year of that was like really hard because every day I was like trying to text her, trying to call her. But like even when I did that, I couldn't see her, right? So it was like, it hurt me more to like text her and talk to her and like call her because I would hear her voice and stuff. And then like, I feel like, oh damn, like I want to I want to see my mom, but I can't. So I think after that point, I didn't like texting unless we were gonna meet up, or
Mm.
like calling unless we're gonna meet up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
were you-
that's what I figured. So look back. It's like it's like something like little like that
Yeah.
could change your perspective on like emotions
Mm.
or like feelings. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Sammy, do you want to read this one?
Okay, sure.
Mhm.
I don't get jealous often, but for this one time I did. My ex and I would always date back and forth. It was truly a toxic relationship. We broke up and didn't talk for a while. Soon enough, he was dating this other girl I knew. I didn't care because we weren't together. But when they broke up, he came back to me. We were trying to get back together, but he was still stuck on his ex girl. I became jealous because why wasn't he ever so stuck on me? Why did he replace me so quickly? But with her, he didn't replace her. It dragged out where him, her, and some friends were having these problems, and I somehow got in the middle of it. So, so I decided to text the girl. Wow. We chatted and everything was chill and cool until my boyfriend found out and he blew up saying I didn't need to talk to her. But to be honest, I was actually texting her to scoop out info on her and him. I texted that girl out of jealousy. I got involved and I found out everything he did during their relationship. I was jealous that he chose her that one time, even though he's always chosen me before. Yeah.
Mm.
Understandable.
It's good that
Thank you for
know-
submitting that.
It's good that you know that it's not a good thing to do.
Mm.
But
But then again, it might not be your fault because it's like I said, it's the trust issue. Yeah, like
Yeah.
at certain points, if you're having a relationship and the other person is just going back and forth, then you get insecure. Then you start feeling this insecurity, and you want to know everything about. You get 집착해 to the other person, which is still bad. And I think you should come out of it and kind of work on yourself more and love yourself more before being so heavily invested in someone else. But yeah, that doesn't seem healthy. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I'm-
they should have
yeah.
broken up a long time ago.
yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that the other girl was so chill about it and just
Damn,
told her
this,
everything. That's weird too.
That's really odd.
Do you guys like knowing about your boyfriend or girlfriend's exes though?
I feel like sometimes like they want to like tell you so they could get some
Yeah.
out of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was always a type to be too honest. Kind of like if they ask, I wouldn't say like specific like this person. Like I would just tell them like, yeah, I've been, like I've done that or been there, ate there. I'd be honest about it. But I don't really mind. Like I don't think we need to talk about it unless you really want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, I like if my let's say if I had a girlfriend, like if my girlfriend was talking about her ex, I wouldn't really mind about it. Like if it had to do with a certain place that we were in, we're like, oh, I've been here before with my ex or something. If
What?
that conversation came up somehow,
Oh,
I would be like, oh, cool, like that wouldn't matter.
Uh-huh.
But then it always came back to me where it's like
Yeah.
I say something by accident.
Oh, it always
Hey,
comes back.
It's like you know what I mean? It's like
comes back.
oh, like it's our second time here. It's like second time. I'm like
Or you're like, oh, this place changed.
yeah,
and they're
yeah,
like,
something like
who
that.
did you come here
Yeah,
with?
yeah. This
Or-
place changed. It's like
Okay, so after that time, then every time you go to a restaurant, it's like, oh, is this your second time too? Like it's just
it never ends. So,
that's why I
yeah.
just keep my mouth shut. It's like,
It's funny because
Yeah,
the
I
more
learned.
you promise or they make promises just as a joking way, like we will never ever talk about this ever again. Yeah, of course we won't talk about it. So how was it then when you like it always just comes back.
Oh,
so
man.
yeah.
I've had that before.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I think I dodged everything. I'm like, here? I don't know.
Yeah. What is this place?
Yeah.
And then the person's like, "Oh, you're back," and they're like, they see then you go up and like,
yeah. And I just tell him like he probably knows me from somewhere else. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Oh, there has been a time where I had to act like it was my first time there because
are you serious?
Yeah. Just be like, oh, this place is so nice.
Well, because first of all, I actually goes to a lot of like
That's
like,
true.
yeah.
a lot of restaurants and places. So
And like I was in a long relationship, like
Yes.
more than 5 years. So just think about everything that we could have done, right? So whoever
is that
comes
out in the
after
open?
that, I mean, no, it's my first time revealing it, but okay. Whoever comes after that is going to
So cool about
compare himself because
Yeah.
he's going to be like, how can I compare, like, how can I do justice to like
Mm.
5-year
plus year relationship, And like, I don't want to talk about it because I hate hearing that, but
That's true.
I would like to know about my, significant other's past just to get an idea of what he was like.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
just like to know, but I'm not going to be like, tell
Give
me all the
the
details.
details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would really want to know like how many people like she's dated before, or just like
What if
her
it was
past
like
relationship.
100?
100?
Yeah.
Oh damn. I mean,
Like,
yeah, like that's tough. I mean, I'd have second thoughts, but like if we're at that stage of
100?
just seeing each other,
yeah,
then I would have second thoughts about that. But yeah.
I see. It's an interesting topic to
Yeah,
talk
it
about,
is,
though,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, everyone's weird. in
Yeah.
that story.
Everybody's weird.
All right. It is almost time to say goodbye, guys. This went by really quickly, didn't it?
It really did.
Yeah. So
Really did.
Woosung, what are your plans?
My plans. I'm just keeping busy. Like literally, I have schedules every day. I'm finishing up my album here. I'm trying to shoot a music video here. I'm doing like 2 other things and a photo shoot. Yeah, before I go. So I'm trying to figure all that out.
Okay. So
Busy
we're
man.
gonna hear new music from you pretty soon.
Yeah, very soon.
Okay.
Very soon.
And follow
Hopefully.
him on his Instagram at iwoosung.
No,
Right?
you don't need to.
If you want to.
If you want
Okay,
to.
if you want to.
Yeah, okay. I don't do any inspirational
You
quotes.
should post
yeah.
some of your favorites on your Insta
No,
story.
no, that's for me.
You don't want to share?
No,
the-
do not want to share it.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for watching this episode. The full episodes will be up on youtube.com/divepods. And don't forget to review and follow this podcast. And thank you, everyone, for listening. Thank you, Woosung, for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon. Thank you, Junny.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Ash. Bye bye. 안녕.
All right, let's go. Ah! Hey,
Did you guys like the video?
make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel.
And press the notification bell so you never miss another. Bye.